Welcome to our house tour, guys. Walk-in closet, big size oven. I feel like there should have been something here. Only one plug in there. And then on this corner, this guy is a paid actor. Will make things work, that's for sure. Welcome to our house tour. Welcome to our house tour, guys. So let's start from the door. Okay, so this is the door. This is how you enter. And if you turn around, the first room by your right is the master's bedroom. As you can see, there are still some few items left here. We're gonna clear this house before Friday. Okay, if you've seen the vlog, you know how today has been. So I'm just trying to juggle everything, do everything. Walk into the shower area. This is the shower, and this is the toilet right here. This corner, it's a little toilet, just a very small space, but this will do for one person. And yeah, so let me turn this is noisy. Anyway, on this side you have another, it's like a vanity, ensuite, whatever you call it, going on. We have some cupboards here. I think we've emptied this cupboard. Yes, we have. So it just needs to be professionally cleaned, that's all. And of course, a lot of them, just ignore this side, okay? But there's a mirror right here. And then there's also a door that leads you to the walk-in closet. Let me turn on the light. So this is a walk-in closet. I don't know why it's looking too small on camera, but it's a good size. Yeah, so it's not too big, but it's a good size, like I said. So this is the walk-in closet, okay? And we are back to this little passage right here, and on this corner you have the garage. This is where you have, it's a double garage, so it's space for two, but as you can see, I just packed everywhere. So yeah, it's a double garage. It's big enough, very nice. This house is actually a new build. We were the first people to live here. Okay, it was brand new when we moved in. It was still smelling of fresh paint and everything. So on this corner you find the second bedroom. This is the second bedroom. Again, we still have some things there. This used to be our office. On this side you have the wardrobe. That's the wardrobe. Not too big. This was the office, so we didn't even use the wardrobe. Anyway, so if you come out, then you get to the kitchen. This is a combined kitchen, living area, dining, everything. Okay, so let me show you. So this is the kitchen corner. I'm going to be telling you guys what I love about this house and what I absolutely, let me not say hate, but dislike about this house. Okay, so you still have chicken right there, but this is a very big size oven, as you can see. I love that. Okay, and it's a triple burner, what do you call this, gas stove. Okay, and on this side is the pantry. Okay, this is the pantry space right there. Okay, and this corner is where we had our fridge, but obviously we've moved the fridge. So let me share with you the challenge that we face in this house, right? These two tiny sockets right here, this is the only thing that this entire kitchen came with, which was a big struggle, because if you plug your toaster here and plug your kettle here, there's no more space for anything else. Look at that. So I feel like there should have been something here, another socket right here, even though it doesn't do much, because the space is very little, and also this space is also very little. So we couldn't even fit a microwave here, because how would you face the microwave? Okay, so this entire house was built without a provision for a microwave. insane, because this is a 4-bedroom apartment, which you would think they will be expecting at least a family to live in. Which family doesn't use microwave? Anyway, I'm not gonna complain, I'm living here. So, but this is what we have, just that too. So we ended up, just my husband being the genius that he is, was able to put microwave up here. If you remember, this is where we have our, or where we had our microwave. So what he did was to, so there's only one plug in there, which was for this dishwasher. Very nice dishwasher. I think we've emptied it now. Yeah, it's nice and fresh and clean. So he was able to connect something until he was able to get the microwave on top of here, which ended up taking this whole space right here. We couldn't put anything else right there, and this obviously wasn't built for microwave, okay? But there was no space, literally no space for a microwave. Again, another issue that we had was lack of storage, okay? We had only this is the pantry, so we had only this and this as storage cupboard. Insane. We ended up putting plates here and cups because we could not find any space. So if you put your, what's it called, your cooker, rice cooker, blenders, whatever here, and then you put your pot here, that's it. Where are you going to put your plates? Because on this side you only have cutlery drawer. So where is the space? This is the under sink. Yeah, it was very difficult to manage. Yeah, this house is really big. That's a good thing. It is big, but they did not factor in storage, which was really hectic for us, okay? But anyways, that's it for the kitchen area, okay? I love that it has double sink, which is good. But that's the kitchen area. So we had our dining table right here. Here where you have the kids, this is the kids table. And on this side, living room space, we had our couches here, TV console, we've already moved it. Again, there's only 2 sockets there that you can plug your TV or plug whatever. Yeah. But I love, let me be sharing what I like and what I don't like. Nice blinds, what do you call this? We had a Samsung aircon. This was really nice, okay? And that's about it for the living room, okay? Let's go to the other rooms, okay? Ignore all of these things, guys, please. Anyway, so on this side, you have 2 rooms, and then you have the laundry as well. So this is another room. The girls are sleeping there. Maybe I'll show you. Let me see. I don't want to wake anybody up. Yeah, the girls are sleeping. But anyways, it also has that's it. Okay. All right, so on this side you have the laundry cupboard storage thing going on, which is really nice. I love this because it was big enough. We had our linens here, and this is the space for, let me show you from here. So this is the entire space. So this is the laundry corner. We have this, have we emptied this? Yes, we have. So nice little sink over here. So we had our washing machine here. We had our washing machine right there. And then there's a door here that leads to the backyard as well. I'll show you the backyard in a bit. But this was our little toilet. This is basically the second toilet. Yeah. Okay, so that's basically it for this side. And then on this side you have another room. This was the kids' room. Obviously it's still a bit messy. We are still packing up our stuff. This was where the kids' bed was, on this corner. They didn't really use this room that much because they did not sleep here. That's story for another day. This was meant to be the kids' room, but they did not sleep here for one day. Okay, so it also comes with a wardrobe. They all come with built-in wardrobe, all the rooms. Okay, almost the same size. Okay, anyway, so that is this room. And then on this corner you get the bathroom. So this is the bathroom. This is a shower. There's a shower right here. And then there's also a bathtub. The kids loved this. So very nice and big. And on this corner you have a mirror. Hello, hello, hello. We still have our stuff here that we need to pack up before they start cleaning. The cleaning guys will come, I think, either tomorrow or next. But yeah, this has been emptied. This needs to go. I love this. I love this, my mat. It says, love yourself, okay? You gotta love yourself. I loved it. Just, you know, standing here and looking at myself in the mirror and loving up on myself, okay? Anyway, so what is this thing doing here? It's supposed to be here. This is a little hanging rail. What do you call this? Right here at the corner. So yeah, that is the bathroom. Okay. And yeah, I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else. So this is the view from here. As you can see, it is actually massive. It's a very big house. It's very big. It has a lot of space. I love the tiles. It's white. I don't know how we're able to maintain all of this because the house still looks new. You know, obviously it hasn't been cleaned professionally, but so far we've done so well with this house. For people that have two little ones, we have maintained this house. I hope they give us our board, okay? But anywho, let me show you guys the backyard, okay? Okay. So this is the backyard. Nice little space right here. Why is it not? Anyway, so there's the backyard. This is the backyard. There's still space here. There's still a bit of space over there. Space here. This is our bin. Yeah, so little gardening corner here. We need to move this. This was from this is ours. We need to move this. Nice little flower garden going on here. We need to uproot this thing because this is onubu. This is bitter leaf tree, bitter leaf plant. So we need to move this. I got this from my sister-in-laws, but now we need to uproot and go plant somewhere else. Replant. Yeah. Anyway, nice little corner here. You can see hanging rail here. Ooh, this guy is a paid actor. And this is another door that leads inside. This leads to the laundry. Okay, and that's it. We had our the kids play equipment here, the slides and whatnot, but we've already moved that. This is what it's looking like from here. Okay. So back inside, let me see if I can show you guys outside as well, and then we wrap it up. Okay, I'm just gonna open the garage. All right, this was our space for the past, or this has been our space for the past 1 year. Okay, it has served its purpose. One thing that I'm going to miss about this house is the fact that it is close to our families. Okay, maybe like 5 minutes drive from our family's house. 2 of our families here. It was so easy to drop the kids off at their house and just go about our business. But at the same time, this place has always been so far from everywhere else. Going to the city takes almost 50 minutes, okay, and it's just too far from everywhere, you know. Yeah, it's what it is. At least we are all still in WA, so we'll make things work, that's for sure. And another thing that I did not like about this house was the network issues. If you call me now, you won't be able to get me because we've already removed the Wi-Fi. We had to get Wi-Fi, which is when we started even receiving calls and even browsing, normal browsing, right? We couldn't even do that because this house has this area is not just the house, this area network here is so bad. Okay, so but if you have Wi-Fi, you'll be able to manage while you are in your home, while you're inside here. But if you step outside or anywhere that the Wi-Fi doesn't cover, you are not gonna but anyway, that's it for this house. Let me know what you think. Would you live here? It's a nice house, it's a nice clean house, and we've maintained it so well. I'm so proud of us and the kids. There's nothing, no walls broken. They did not write on the walls, and we are very strict with that. Even though it wasn't our home, but we are still like trying to maintain it as much as possible, as if it was our home. We lived there, right? But that's it, guys. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye. I'm so tired. I think of more than you. Can't seem to forget.